Channel 10's First Alert forecast with Chief Meteorologist Doppler Dave Oliver.
When we came into work early this morning, no breeze, it was warm. I mean, it was just, everything was calm, but man, it was sure summertime early in the morning.
That's the thing. We get back to school, school season is back in session, but summer tends to linger.
It does.
A little bit longer than that. So, but we're in still pretty good shape. Let's take a look outside right now. We're, of course, gazing across Hodgetown, sod poodle field there, and overall it's been pretty nice. Partly cloudy. It's a laid-back day. Many folks got some rain last night. If you were around Amarillo, you could see lightning off in the distance. Man, I was rooting it on. I was really hoping it would make it. Didn't quite get here, but we had several patches in the area that did pretty well on rainfall. And, it really comes down to feast or famine. If you happen to get underneath some of these slow-moving but heavy rain-producing storms, you can get a couple of inches. Estimates of 2.5 out there north of Vega, a couple of inches near Channing and Hartley. But once again, you can see a dividing line there where you go from a couple of inches to nothing. Just have to have them pretty much go up right on top. You see right now as we scan around, things are pretty quiet. Not seeing any additional rain or thunderstorm activity. And we'll zoom out a little further. Just a couple of clusters of storms here and there. Right now we're kind of waiting for the daytime heating to impact the atmosphere, kind of energize it, get it bubbling up a little bit. We are warming. Again, it's not going to be an incredibly hot day, but it is 90 now for Amarillo. We have 93 at Borger. Notice some of the places that had a little rainfall or some morning cloud cover are lagging behind a little bit. Not bad there. Dumas, 84. Dalhart is 86. And Tucumcari right now, 83 degrees. And we take a look at the wind. Allie mentioned it was pretty calm, not much wind out there. We're still looking at about 10 miles per hour, give or take just a little bit. But we still have a pretty sizable amount of moisture in the air. Dew points continue to run either in the 60s or pretty close across the area. So we notice that, makes it feel just a little muggy, but more importantly, that's what we need to heat up during the day and get the chance of some more rain going. Now, there's a chance of some heavier storms up to our north. Colorado, Kansas, Nebraska, that's where there's actually a slight risk of severe weather late today. We don't anticipate severe weather, but at least we're in the color, which means there are some chances for rain and thunderstorms a little bit later on. We'll investigate that here in one of our model runs that we're looking at, and I think we might have several opportunities for some scattered storms over the next 24 hours. This is, let's say, late afternoon into supper time. The first round of scattered storms. Again, just like yesterday, if one goes up right over your place, you're going to get some rain, quite a bit of it. But you might be just a couple miles away and not get anything. So hit and miss storms late in the day, those kind of play out. We'll watch some more storms out to the west, and this is overnight. Notice the timing here. That's 4 a.m., so we might have a little redevelopment late tonight into the morning hours. Again, not severe, but might be pretty juicy on the rainfall. Those kind of go through during the morning, and then we'll look for another round popping up tomorrow afternoon and evening. So with all that together, rain chances are looking pretty decent. You'll just have to be lucky to get, some of the heavier activity. We'll keep an eye on that. I'm really hoping that I do cash in on some of this. I need some. We're down to 2 weeks. 2 weeks left in our rain gauge showdown, and Kevin Selly way out there. Sheldon, I'd say within striking distance. I'm going to need a lot of help, and Shelby's going to need a miracle. But we really hope to start tracking some better rain next couple of evenings. Most of the heat kind of either west or east of us right now. If we look at our upper levels, got high pressure, but it's not right over us. And it looks like that's going to stay far enough away that we're not getting back into the triple-digit heat. Let's call it low 90s, really, the rest of the week, into the weekend, with rain chances. I'd say today, tomorrow, into Wednesday will be the best. And, anything can happen, So maybe I'll get in some big rain and at least make a run for the lead in the rain gauge showdown.
I cannot believe from Kevin to Shelby, that's at least
It's 12, been a crazy year.
13 inches?
Yeah, it's been a crazy year. It's like Kevin has been really, really blessed, and Shelby's been really, really cursed. But, really, if you look at those numbers, we've all had pretty good rainfall. That's what we're thankful about.
Yes, you got it. Thanks so much. Stay with us.